learned I had misophonia. Misophonia, if you don't know, is a chronic condition that people have where they get triggered by certain sounds. And I know the word triggered is being used for online discourse and memes and shit, but genuinely triggered is a word that causes somebody to have a knee-jerk response that they cannot control. The biggest sound that causes my symptoms are chewing noises. It took me so long to convince my parents that I had this, even though I lived with them and they saw the effects on me every single mealtime. Now, I was a picky eater, so my parents got a little bit aggravated with me over dinner, but overall, I was a pretty good kid. I didn't break too many rules. I wasn't trying to be a bad boy. And generally, they saw me as a sociable kid that likes to talk. For some reason, it took them so long to connect the dots that the reason why I didn't talk at meals was because I didn't like the chewing noises. I would actively tell them that I don't like the sound of chewing. I hate the sound of chewing. And they would say that, oh, well, everybody has that. But they didn't understand. It wasn't until years and years and years later when I finally got a phone that I could explain to them that I had misophonia. I had to do a bunch of research on my own, and by the time that I learned the phrase misophonia, a lot of people didn't even think it was real and wasn't actually a diagnosable condition. However, now there's a bit more research on it, but not too much, because a lot of people still say, oh, well, nobody likes the sound of chewing. I kid you not, my parents would watch me get physically angry and slap the shit out of my sister for chewing in my ear and think, huh, this is completely normal. She reacts to chewing noises the same as everybody else. But yeah, as soon as I was able to find like an actual word definition, they believed me a little bit more. My dad was a bit more skeptical, and he would like do these half tests on me, I think, where he would just randomly come into my room chewing a shit ton and see what I would do. And every single time I would rush him out, like, go, get out. Or if he insisted on staying there, I would slam my headphones on my head and crank up my volume to 100%. I can't deal with it. I think it took me about 16 years of nonstop telling them that I have misophonia for them to believe it. But hey, they believe me now and they're super respectful about it. But you know, my other family members don't believe me at all. Sad.